Welcome, everybody, to the Empower Her Flow Masterclass. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so excited that you are here. It is called Empower Her Flow, Unlock Your Weight Loss Potential with Hormone Balance, which we're going to be focusing on cycle syncing, which is what we're all about at 10 Fit. I'm so excited that you have agreed to join me on today. And if you're catching on the replay, welcome. Let me know in the email who you are, where you're from, and also um, what it is you want to get from this. So let's continue and dive deep into our learning lesson tonight. So, as I mentioned before, this is going to be an interactive training and we're going to have a conversation. So, it's not just me talking at you, but you guys will also be responding. And if you're watching this on the replay, just hit reply in the email and let me know your answers so we can have a conversation and how I can support you afterwards. So these are some stats that I would love for you guys to know when it comes to our bodies. So we're going to emphasize the importance of tailored hormone-centric programs like the Empower Her Flow class. So 80% of women experience hormonal fluctuations that impact metabolism, energy, and hunger. I also source things so you can also go back and look where it's from. I'm one of those. It needs to be like sourced and where it is, girl. Only 5% of people who lose weight through restrictive diets keep it off after 5 years. You ever seen like my 600 pounds and only certain amount of people will actually lose the weight and keep it off? And then you'll see people who will gain it back. There was a show that used to come on back in the day, I'm millennial. And it was, oh, was it called Win Loser, Bigger Loser, Draw, Big Loser? Some show, and they would go on there and they'll lose weight. Fast forward to now, and they've gained that weight back. It's very small percentage because a lot of people do a lot of yo-yo dieting and like they'll just like a quick fix, which is not looking at long term and your body and your individual makeup of your body. Because you and I are not the same. We can't do the exact same things because as a woman, especially each week, it's different for us, right? Come different cycles. So, exercise and nutrition not aligned with a woman's menstrual cycle can increase cortisol levels and lead to fat storage and burnout, which is a huge thing. And 90% of women report feeling more in control of their weight and energy levels when following a program that accounts for hormonal phases because it's tailored to you, it's tailored to your body, and it's tailored to what you need to succeed in your weight loss and your overall health and wellness because it's not just your physical, but it's also your mental and it's your inner. Those are some things I find a lot of people, forget that those are the things that are important to look at. Your insides, like your gut health. How do you feel? Why do you feel sick sometimes? Each week is going to be different because obviously you go through different cycles of the week. And did you know that only 13% of women understand how their hormonal cycle impacts weight? Believe it or not, their energy and their overall health. Only 13%, which is a very small percentage. And I'll be honest with you, I really didn't think about it before. I'd go to the gym, I'll do all these crazy things, and I wasn't thinking about, well, yeah, my body is acting different each week because as a woman, you go through your menstrual phase, you go through your follicular phase, your ovulation phase, you go through the four phases, and each week it's different. Okay. So here's my promise to you today. I'm going to show you exactly how to work with your hormones and not against them. So you can finally lose the weight and feel energized and stop that endless cycle of frustration. Does that sound good? If it sounds good, let me know in the comments. If you're watching this on the replay, just let me know in an email on a reply back. So can you relate to any of these? Type yes in the comments. And if you're watching this on the replay, just let me know if any of these relate to you. Are you tired of cutting calories and working out harder only to see little to no results? Are you fed up with following strict meal plans and trying every new diet trend, hoping something will finally work? Are you doing hours of cardio, which we all do as women, thinking it's the key to losing weight, but instead you feel drained and frustrated? It's like the hamster wheel over and over and over and over again, right? And do you feel like your body is working against you no matter how hard you try? Trust me, there are times when you're like, I'm doing all the things, but why am I not getting the results? Or you're getting the results, but it's taking forever, and your mind is telling you it should be faster. Let me know in the comments and on the replay, let me know if this is something that you experience as well. And if you're nodding yes in any agreement of any of these points that I've made, I promise you, I'm not a stalker watching you. I've done all these things as well. And I promise you, whatever it is that you're doing, it's not working, it's not your fault. It's simply not your fault. It's really hard to know who is right and who to trust. And if you feel like I did back then, I would have done just about anything to get rid of the stubborn fat. I literally did it all. I did, what was it back in days, like hydroxy cuts. I used to even do laxatives. I'm telling you, when you're in like uni coming out, like I was like an athlete in school. But when you go to university, you have all these books. It's like a whole different change. I was away from school. So, and then you also have like foods that's like junk food. So the whole environment, when you start out university, just starts to set you up almost for failure, you know? Because then you get complacent with things and then you just don't want to do anything anymore, right? So it's not your fault. Like all these things, it's not your fault. That's just how it was designed for us. So tell me in the comments which scenario is the one that you really, what is it you want? Okay. And then which one best describes why you showed up today. So let me know. You'll wake up every day feeling lighter, more energized, and finally in control of your body. No more relying on quick fix diets, exhausting workouts, or guessing what will work for you. Or you'll be able to eat foods you love, move in a way that feels good, and still get results. And let me tell you, if you work with me, you can still eat the pizza, girl. You can still eat the pizza. I'm telling you, like, y'all, not the pizza you'll get from Disgusting Pizza or Domino's, bleh, but you can eat pizza. It's all about the ingredients. Ingredients is the key. Ingredients is the key, and that's something I talk to you guys about when you work with me and I help and support you. The last one is you'll be able to stop stressing over every calorie, punishing yourself for slipping up and feeling like your body is broken. Now, I've also done that. I've done that many, 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 many times. Like I get down on myself and you just stop doing that. It's all a mental game. Like you just have to tell yourself and love yourself and give yourself that space. That's all it is. So, because what I'm about to share with you is the simplest way to work with your hormones and not against them. So you can finally see the real lasting results. And welcome. I know you're probably like, girl, you didn't even introduce yourself. Well, I was just, giving you a little taste of what this is all about, what 10 Fit's all about, and how I can support you. But I'm Tony, your no fluff fitness and wellness coach who's been exactly where you are. See, at 42, I thought I had all the answers. I was eating clean, hitting the workouts hard, and checking every healthy box. But something felt off. My energy was tanked, the scale was stuck, and didn't even get started on the bloating and the mood swings. Let me tell you something. This is so true. Like, And no, we're not talking about no perimenopausal. Like I rebuke that. I rebuke because right now I'm in the phase and something that women at 30, even earlier, should start knowing this. And this is why I said 30. I'm 42 now, but at 30, you should start knowing this about your cycle and tailor your health and wellness towards your cycle. So it's called cycle syncing. And you learn each week what to do for your fitness, what to do for your workouts, your mindsets. It's different each week. It's not going to be the same. Okay. You will notice when you're menstruating, you don't have that same energy, right? So that's why it's very important to understand cycle syncing in each phase and how what phase you're in and how that affects you. But back to me. Turns out I was just doing all the right things at the wrong time. See, I was just doing it at the wrong time. And that is something I learned over time is that what I have to do for my body is going to be so different from like my friends. Even though sometimes like we'll be like our cycles will sync up, but that's when you're close to somebody, but it doesn't always happen, right? So I've just learned over the years, and I said, hold on, I wonder if other women know about this. And come to find out, I was talking to one of my friends and I was explaining to her this, and she was like, wait, what? And I was like, yeah. So I did. I wrote she was like, can you do a program for me? Like, write out something so I can do, for the 4 weeks. It's like, yeah, sure, sure, sure. And then a next friend. And then she was like, it's like we did not know these things growing up to cycle sync, meaning and you're not thinking of it consciously. Like at first, yes, because you don't know the four phases, you don't know what each entailed, and you don't know when yours is. I track mine on let me see if I could pull up the app. I track mine. I have Flow. Oh, you guys can't see it. I have Flow and I have Lively. Lively I like more because it breaks it down more for me. But that's the quickest, easiest way. And then I figure out my workouts. I figure out what I'm gonna eat. I meal prep on a Sunday, and then I know what I'm gonna do for my mindset that week. I'm big on podcast, journaling, right? All that good stuff, right? So over time I have accustomed to doing that, and I just naturally do it, right? So when I know this, when I put it in to one of the apps and it says, oh, okay, this week is like ovulation, I know what I'm going to do this week, right? So I did the same thing for my friends, and let me tell you, they were like, girl, this is game changer, because now they don't feel so stressed out about things. They don't feel so stressed out about like what are they going to do for workouts, and if they don't have the energy, then they don't feel guilty. It's just so much easier, less stress, and they see results with that, which is what we want. And it's going to be long term, which is the overall goal, right? So that is what I do. I'm certified in fitness, nutrition, wellness. I have a whole bunch of other degrees, psychology degree, girl, social work, girl. I have, what's the other one? Early childhood. I'm working on a sleep. I have a lot. I'm working on a sleep and recovery one right now. What's the other one? There's another one I have going to. I have sleep and recovery. No, that's the latest one. That's the last one. Yeah. But those are like, I have all those other um education behind me as to what I do and why I do it. So I have the experience and the education to back what I'm saying. So what I've discovered is that through all the trials and errors, um, it wasn't that I was lazy or lack of discipline. It was just, I just needed to have more willpower. And willpower is very, very important. Trust and believe. Because when you're by yourself and you ain't got nobody to push you, it is hard. It is hard. So it's really good to have somebody to be accountable to, somebody that can help you, guide you, keep you on track. If you feel down, you have somebody to talk to. If you are confused about something, you have somebody to talk to. If you don't know what to do, you have somebody to talk to. That's why it's really good to have an accountability partner or a friend or somebody or coach, somebody you can talk to about these things that will help you along the way. So like eating less isn't the answer. Over exercising backfires fast. Like really and truly, it's important to know what is really good for you, and not everything that you read on social media is right. Let's just get that correct. Because a lot of things that we've been taught have actually been male centered. If you've noticed, a lot of things have been male centered. How often have you ever heard anybody, any trainer? It's not very often, maybe now these days, because a lot more women are being more aware. But coming up as a millennial, I'm like the older millennial. As a millennial, you don't hear these things. You do not hear about cycle syncing. You don't hear about, yeah, factoring what week are you in? Are you in your follicular phase? What phase are you in? How is it affecting you? People don't talk about it. It's very male centered when it comes to especially fitness, right? So we have to get rid of that and start focusing women on us, who we are, on our bodies, and making us better for ourselves and for our friends and family and society on a whole. So here's what a story one of my clients had to say. So her words actually says a lot. So Daniel went through the Empower Her Flow Sync Your Body, Mind, and Goals, and she experienced effortless weight loss and renewed energy. So what you're seeing is her. We were in the gym actually, and we were doing the ropes. Which at first it was so hard for her. Oh, child, she didn't have no. She's more wanting to tone because her body is naturally small. So you see her how her body is. So her body is naturally small and she wanted to tone. So this is just one of the pictures that we took when she was in the gym, and it actually gave her energy. So now imagine you finally losing the stubborn weight without extreme dieting and feeling confident and strong in your body again. Wear that tube top, girl. Wear that belly top. Feel good, Being like, yes, I look good. I could go back in that little black dress. Christmas is coming up. It's gonna be like lots of like parties, Christmas parties to go to. You want to fit into that dress. You don't want to have to go and buy nothing. Right? You want to just fit into something you already have. That is something that you could get achieve just by learning about cycle syncing and how it affects your body. Imagine waking up energized and ready to take on your day. Trusting your body isn't of fighting against it. So tell me in the comments, type me if this is what you would love to achieve without endless dieting, exhausting workouts, or stressing over every bite. And if you're on the replay, just let me know in the email responding back. So now the root cause is that your current approach isn't aligned with your hormonal cycle, which causes inconsistent results and frustration. So most weight loss strategies ignore how your hormones naturally fluctuate, and throughout the month, by not syncing your approach with your hormonal cycle, you're making it harder to lose weight. Simple. It's just as simple as that, and stay consistent and feel balanced. So this is misaligned and it leads to burnout, frustration, results like in the short term, results instead of lasting results. So it's not sustainable at all. So the real reasons why whatever you're trying isn't working. So let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. I meant to take off my I had another Wi-Fi going here because I feel like it's making this slower. Anyways, so some myth busters. Let's talk about some myth busters. Misconception one: I need to cut more calories to lose weight. Girl, no, work around. Understand what drastically cutting calories can slow down your metabolism. So, leading to weight loss plateaus. So, instead of focusing on syncing your food intake with your hormonal cycle to fuel your body for sustainable energy and fat loss. Okay, so that's your workaround. So, busting the myths. So, misconception two. I have to work out harder or longer to see results. Girl, girl. So the workaround is over exercising and stress, your body can interfere with your hormonal balance, leading to burnout, girl. So the key is to match your workouts to the energy of each phase of your cycle. So intense workouts when you're naturally energized. When you don't feel energized, you do things more like yoga, go for a walk. Misconception three. I'll never lose weight because I'm just getting older. Oh my God. As a millennial, older millennial, do you know I am sick and tired of hearing that? I hear that almost on a daily basis. And a lot of my friends still say that. And I have to like check them because I could even give you evidence of people who are in their 90s working out. I have an uncle, well, had an uncle. He was like 94. Him and his wife were still swimming, and they were driving to go to the swimming pool. 94, 94. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse. People make excuses for things that, they just don't really want to do. They just want to complain. We're not doing that. We're going to do what we said we want to do. So age doesn't have to be a barrier to weight loss, period. So by understanding and working with your hormonal cycle, you can overcome the challenge of aging and create a personalized plan that honors your body's needs, which is something that I preach. It's all about you and your needs for your body so you can have this sustainable throughout your life. And it's not short term. We're not into the short term over here. Okay. So here's the truth. I know exactly how you feel because I've been there. I tried all the things. I told you this already. I told you I tried cutting calories, over exercising. I tried it all, but none of it worked in the long run. So my breakthrough came when I discovered something that completely changed my approach to weight loss. And what is it I found out? It's all about cycle syncing with minimal effort. Minimal effort. It addresses the root cause of my hormonal imbalance, was the key to making it last progressive. So no more guessing, no more starving myself, and no more burnout. We're not doing what everyone else is doing. We're doing what works for your body. So here are the five key elements that we will address to see the results that you need. Okay, these are the key things that you need. So element number one is addressing the root cause hormonal imbalance. Element two is a step-by-step plan, which is something that I will give you in the program that breaks down literally what you need to do. And I literally hold your hand as you go week by week. We have calls, we discuss everything. Element three that will give you lasting results is a balanced approach to nutrition, movement, and stress management. You need it to be balanced. You can't have it where it's just so heavy on having to be so restrictive. You're not going to get lasting results like that. You're going to get short-term results, probably, maybe, but not lasting. And you'll probably fall off with really strict, restrictive dieting, restrictive rules, things like that. And fourth is a supportive system. Girl, I'm your backbone. I am who you need in your corner. I'm always coaching you on. I'm always cheering you on. I am literally there for you. I want to see you succeed. That's one thing about me. I'm a girl's girl. I'm a girl's girl. Like, I just want you to win. That's one thing about me. I definitely want you to win. And not just like in health and wellness, in everything in life. When it comes down to money, I want you to have money. When it comes down to romance, I want you to have your romance, your relationship. I want you to have it all. Happy, joyous life, because that's all we're here for. We're here for a short time. Let's have the best time we have on this earth. And accountability and community, which is another thing. I will be your accountability partner. And in the group, we are all going to be accountable and a community. Even though it's individual, we also have it as a group. So it's two in one. So you have the support of other women learning and going through it with you. Remember, there's only like what? October, November, December, 3 more months until 2026. Let's end this year off on a bright, bright note and go into 2026 amazing, feeling great, learning new things, having that weight gone. Girl, I could just see it now. I could just see it now. Like, you coming into your Christmas party with that little tight dress on. You were like, girl, I didn't even have to buy that. That was an old dress I had like from 3 years ago that I couldn't even fit into. And now I can. Let me tell you, this is what you need. So, if you are ready for this, I will give you in the replay, I will send you the link to book a call if this is for you. So, this is for women who are frustrated with the stubborn weight gain, bloating, or energy crashes and support and suspect their hormones are to blame. 1 second. This is for you if you've tried cutting calories, doing more cardio, or following. Ooh, ooh, that water. Or following trendy diets, but nothing seems to stick. It's for you if you want a personalized plan that works with your hormonal cycle instead of against it. It's also for you if you're tired of feeling stuck and are tired of, and you're ready to just take action with expert guidance and support. I told you, I'm your backbone, girl. I got you. I got you. It's very hands-on, like literally, we are talking all the time. And this is for you if you love a value structure, accountability, and a proven strategy to finally achieve sustainable weight loss and confidence. So, to book the call session, this is not for women who, and we're being very clear because you don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time, but you definitely don't want to waste your time. Even though, you know what? Even if you were to call, I will still give you some tips because I'm going to show you something afterwards that I think you already got this. If you were on this call, you should have gotten the Cycle Sync and cheat sheet. That sheet already starts helping you to understand what cycle syncing is and what to do for each week. So already that is your start into learning how to cycle sync. So this isn't for you if you want a quick fix and you're not willing to make sustainable changes, girl. Don't even bother. Just do the Instagram workouts. Just do the Instagram workouts. Now, if you aren't open to learning how to cycle sync and how it impacts your weight loss, mm-mm, then what's the point? That's the point, girl. If you're looking for like a generic diet, a workout plan instead of like a customized plan, then this is not for you. We're not doing generic. We do customized because you are different from the next person. And this is not for you if you aren't ready to invest in yourself and take action towards lasting transformation. Listen, one thing I've learned is when I pay for something, I'm more invested in it than if you were to give it to me free. You give it to me free, it's just gonna sit there and collect dust. I'm not gonna do it. Like my gym, for example, I my gym is like 50-50. Like it's free and it's not free, but you have to um pay for the classes. And anytime you miss it, they give you a strike. 3 strikes, and you can't book classes for that week or the month. I can't remember. But yeah, it's strict. So you need to invest because that's when you'll be like, oh shit, I paid for this. Let me, my time and, my money is invested in this. Yeah. So if you're not willing to do that, this isn't for you. If you prefer to keep trying random methods instead of following a structured, proven plan, then this isn't for you. So this call is for action takers who are ready to commit to the real change. And if that's you, let's do this. I will leave the book a call into the comment section, and I will leave it in the email. You'll get to book the call. All right. Now we're almost done, girl. We almost done. We almost done. So this program, it starts October 6th, and the spots are going to be filling up fast. I'm only going to take 5 women for now, um, because it's very, 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 very tailored. So I'm only taking 5 women for now. If there's like an influx of women, I might take a couple more after that. But for now, it's just going to be 5. And so the first 5 ladies that get in, then that is who I'm taking. And for women who are serious about this, okay? We're 12 weeks, we're dedicating this to each other. We are going to get ish done, okay? Meaning weight loss, get our minds together. We're going to get ourselves together for 2026. By Christmas time, y'all, we're going to be looking and feeling good. And listen, we're going to be done with those trendy things. Get off the roller coaster. We're going to be looking and feeling so good. So, there's some bonuses. So there's a step-by-step plan to lose weight and boost energy by syncing your cycle. I told you this. It's gonna be very, very personal to individual for you and what your needs are. So there's personalized support. I told you this already. So we have like a group call and then individual calls because we have to talk about what is happening with you, what your cycle is, and match all of that up. Look at your nutrition, your workouts for that week. Very, very tailored. Hence why it's only 5 of you. So a few testimonials, as you guys can see. So the person name's actually Andrina. I know that that's just their Instagram name. They left comments on my Instagram page, and she said, Tony is top tier and she's truly amazing. She even modified my workout so I can do them without knee pain. But I still feel the burn. Yes, that's something I also do. I modify things for you if you are injured. Patterson, Patty Patterson says, appreciate your guidance and consultations throughout my fitness journey. This program, I think she meant to say, is truly going to be just what I need to kick my butt into overdrive. And Trina Janine says, love it. Tony's an amazing trainer who keeps me accountable and on track with my goals. Listen, and I could do that for you too. If you guys have any questions, let me know on the replay if you have any questions for me, and I will get back to you quickly. Some objections you might have is, what if I tried everything and nothing worked? Well, girl, I don't know what to tell you. The reason nothing's worked is because they don't take your hormonal cycle into effect. Like you have to factor that in, right? And you're different, you're individual. Another question is, I don't have time for another program. Will this take a lot of time and effort? This isn't about spending hours in the gym or meal prepping. It's about making small strategic shifts, right? And fits into your life and deliver big results. So I'll teach you how to work smarter and not harder. And another question I've heard is, what if I have a slow metabolism or hormonal imbalance? That's exactly why you need this. That's why you need this program, girl, because it's going to help you. Is this just another restrictive diet? Hell no. And I told you that already. We don't do that up in here. Nope, we're not restricting nothing. We enjoying everything. We're gonna learn things through ingredients, and what we should be buying. We go through all of that. Okay. So if you have any other questions, make sure you send that in the email and I will respond back to you in the comment section. Let me know. And so there is a deadline, so doors will be closing soon. You guys are going to be getting a discount. What's today? Today's Thursday, so by Monday, the discount will be gone. So it's a $300 discount, just to let you know, $300 discount. So if you want to get in and get take advantage of that discount, then make sure you book that call and get in. And there's some bonuses that will disappear as well starting on Monday. The program starts October 6th. Make sure you book that call. I will leave the link in the comments section below. And I just want to say thank you guys for coming. Oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you. I know your time is valuable and I'm truly grateful for you to spend it here with me. My goal is to give you the tools and knowledge and confidence to make real lasting change. I'm so excited that you came and you spent this time with me on the replay, gang, 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 gang. I'm excited that you're going to be watching this. If this is for you, make sure you book your call, get in and take advantage of that bonus and all the other bonuses that I have coming up. I hope to see you in the program. And remember, only five of you guys. Five. Oh, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day, great evening, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.